mic was off. Hi everyone. Today we are having another thing to fix. It's my main mouse, the Logitech Pro wired version. And I have another mouse. It's the one for the MMO because Lich King is coming out. I don't want to miss that. So it's a G600. Where's the camera? Yeah, so it's the G600 mouse. Both of them has like switch issues, and let me show you what I mean by what I'm dealing with. Um, Where's my right? Wrong button. Wrong button. Yeah. All right. I already forgot. Just checking the mic is on. Alright, it's slow. I noticed from the last stream it's my sound is very low, so I'm gonna push that up. I'm gonna turn off the music. Alright. So this is a video on YouTube, and when I click on the play button, okay, it's working now, of course, but see right there. So I click on play and it just double clicks, and it's very annoying. I've been living with this mouse for like with this issue for like the past 5 months. I did of course nothing about it, but yeah,
Let's get slightly goofy. There we go.
when you try like to pause the video, it double clicks, and the funny thing is sometimes I just want to like read the replies of a reply on a YouTube comment, and I will like click on the reply button. You see, like it double clicks right there. Yeah, it's very annoying. So yeah, I decided to fix that today because mainly the Lich King expansion is coming out in 2 days, and I didn't. I used to use this mouse, and then it went wrong, and the mouse one button stopped working. So this one has like 3 buttons. You can like use your I'm not sure what is this finger called, but you use like a third finger to push this button here. So I never used it. I opened the mouse. This switch was like broken, and I removed the switch from here and replaced it here. It didn't work. I'm gonna show you why. I hope we can fix that today. But yeah, my main one is also having the double click issue, and I thought I will just fix them both. Let me show you the so these two switches. They are both from a company called Omron. So this is the standard switch that comes in the Logitech mouse. So this model here, like the D2FC and the D2FC F7N. If you own like a Logitech mouse, you'll probably have one of them, and both of them have this known issue. They fail after amount of time, it's like it fails, and it produced this double click issue. Yeah, it's very annoying. So I did a bit of research, and I found out that what you want to have is a switch from Kale. So apparently, this company makes very good switches, and I even like saw like a detailed review on them with like latency and stuff. So they are very good. So most of the reviews, they went like with this one, the Kale 4 red. I buy the Kale 8 in black transparent. I just for me it was better because of I think this red one has higher maximum latency. So they bench, like they measure the latency, they average it, and they have like a minimum latency, average latency, and the maximum latency. And this one did the worst latency wise, but it was like milliseconds that you can't even. It was under 1 millisecond for both of them. So yeah, I buy this one, and it's right here. Let me remove the blur. All right. So I bought it like from eBay for $5 for both of them, or euros. The dollar is pretty much a euro now. Last time I checked. Yeah. So the plan is we will leave this mouse for now because it's like my main mouse. I don't want to break it. And I have like almost no experience whatsoever, like fixing electronics. So we will go ahead with this one because it's already like doesn't work. The button doesn't work, and yeah, it's safer to go with this one and see how it goes. I replaced the switch like 5 years ago on this thing, and I remember it being like not so easy that yeah, I messed it up. I will show you in a second. Let me switch the camera. Oh, what was that? All right. Do I need to zoom in? Yeah, probably. Yeah, I will just zoom in a second. Yeah. Uh, uh, yeah, I think that's good. So the mic is on the way, in the way, but this mic doesn't pick up my voice when I'm far away from it. So I hope this is okay. Yeah. So me, the bad, like I had no experience whatsoever. So you see here, instead of peeling this off, I just cut like a hole, and it's ugly, and I regret that. But anyway, this should be fine. I will just open up the mouse, and I will show you guys what I mean, but by messing it up. It isn't that bad, to be honest. Uh, I wish someone can confirm the my voice is clear enough, but I guess I will find out after the stream. I hate the screws not being like picked up by the screwdriver. I don't even know if they are. I think I'm using like a fat one. It needs to be like smaller screwdrivers. Yeah, I I did nothing with this one. I was like turning it in the air. I'm not like trying to teach you anything here. I'm a newbie. I'm just going through it and hoping that I succeed repairing this thing. So someone somewhere could eventually learn something, but I'm no expert by any means. All right, so there is like what is it called? It's a cable, and I know this one. So for this one, you want to lift it up. I made the mistake one time to just like I can zoom in more. Oh yeah, that's better. Right. Yeah. So here I made the mistake one time for to push it like I pushed it all the way like I pushed it out, but that's wrong. So you want to lift it up like that, and this piece you can like put it aside. We don't need that for the moment. All right. Okay. Nice. So here are the three switches I spoke about earlier. So you use like three fingers here, one, two, three, right? Since I never used this one, I just switched it here. You can see like what went wrong with this one. Okay, you can't see it, but I will show. When you click, yeah, there is nothing. I'm gonna click the other one. You should hear something. Yeah, yeah. So the switch was. I think my mic is too loud this time. I can't imagine that it's not. Test. Yeah, I think this is better. I will adjust it a bit more. Test. Yeah, okay. I think it's better. So yeah, this one is broken, and I switched it with this one. But um, okay, let's pull this off. Um, I will just like lever it from the. Oh, you can see. Ah, yeah, you can see now. So it has like a thing here, and there it goes. All right. Um, yeah, to open up this mouse, there is like to get access, like to remove this PCB, there is like a plastic lever here you need to press, and another one here, but that's already free. All right. All right. Okay, we got it. So here is the backside. All right. So this is the switch that should work and it's not working. And I opened it up like yesterday and I saw that. So this is my work here. If you can see, I will try to zoom in or get closer to the camera. Right here, it doesn't have. I'm lost. Yeah. Wait. I'm figuring out the angle. Oh yeah, right here. So this one here. It doesn't have a contact with the PCB. I hope. Where is it? It's this one. Fighting with the focus right now. It's focusing on my finger. Maybe if I turn it this way. Yeah, but anyway. So this one here is not fully in contact with the PCB. So now I'm gonna just like remove the whole thing. Yeah. Either I try to make contact, like heat it up and push it down, and then test if it's working or not, or remove the whole thing and put in the new switch. Yeah, for like saving time purposes, I will go for the first option. I will just heat it up and see if it's working or not, because if it's like if I damaged anything, so it will be like unnecessary to do all the work of removing it and putting the good switch on it if it doesn't work. All right, so let me heat up the element. I need to like plug it in and heat it up. Okay, so it takes a while to heat up. There is nothing I can do. But I can see. Look for the video. So much stuff here. Okay. So I will look for video for the video comparing the keel. Is it called Kyle? Yeah, it's the Kyle switch. So I will look for the latency video for the Kyle switch. It should be on my history on YouTube. All right, 1 second. I found it.
The measurements to see if they're any higher.
All right. Let's bring the. Yep.
The measurements to see if they're any higher for pre-travel, if you're going to be changing the switches and if that's going to affect your press when you're using them. We're going to check out the actuation force, noise levels, and latency as well.
Blob,
so if you're not familiar with this channel, it's going to give you data and statistics that you can view to give you competitive edge over your rival gamers. There's plenty more content on my beardedbob.com website or this channel. There's loads of stuff. And I also stream on a Friday night on Twitch TV as well, where I check out all the latest mice, mouse pads, keyboards, monitors,
So it
things
goes,
like that.
I think this is
So this is a
also
heavily requested
interesting, the
video, so let's get
actuation
into it.
force.
Over the red Khalif, with the hardest being the white dot or the teal. What I've also seen is people trying to use scales to try and measure the actuation with the hardest.
All right. Yeah, so you have here the different models, and the lighter one, the most, the lightest, dude, the words, the English, the lightest, light, lightest, heaviest, lightest. Yeah, the lightest one is the GM8 transparent. So that's what I have. And then you have like the red, black dot, and yeah.
Being the white dot or the teal. What I've also seen is people trying to use scales to try and measure the actuation force here. And here's an example of me using that. And you can see it's pretty inaccurate. Best bet is to use a force gauge meter. And even then, there's probably some inaccuracies in it without having a machine to do this, to manage the force. But this is probably the best reading
the
you're going to
sound
get at
test
the moment.
is also
give me another option. Let me know in the comments if there is, but
interesting,
now,
I guess.
This seems to be the best.
Let's see the numbers. Oh, maybe you want to hear it. Yeah, yes. Let's hear it.
The room is quite loud anyway, but I took the first 10 readings here and averaged them out again. And the GM 8.0 transparent was 51 decibels. The red 4.0 was 42 decibels. Quite a bit difference there. Teal 2.0, 49 decibels. The white dot was 49 decibels. The black dot was 49 decibels. And then taking a look here, overall, you can see that the GM...
So I didn't know that the black one is the loudest. I didn't see this part.
4.0 red is the lowest here by quite a bit, nearly 10 decibels.
Okay, let's go to the latency.
So the final test is using maximum here.
Oh, he's like using the NVIDIA thing. That's very accurate.
With the, it's having the highest 360
this device here.
259QNR from ROG.
No, it's like yeah, it's a device.
The NVIDIA reflex
you can you connect it to the to the monitor and to the mouse,
use Fortnite, which
and it measures it.
With this technology, there's not many games out that allow you to do this. Hence, we're using Fortnite for this. So example was
automatically because
over that minute, I picked the
in the past they use like
from NVIDIA, and I've taken
an LED, a diode. They connect it to the mouse and they put it in the frame of the in the near the screen, yeah, and they film it with a camera and then they count the frames to determine the latency. It's so much work.
An average of 0.4, which is slightly lower than the other two. Minimum latency of 0.1 and a maximum latency of 1 millisecond. The white dot comes in with an average of 4.0. The minimum latency 0.1 millisecond.
So you have the final test here. So you see here what I said about the 4 red. It's the same as the transparent. But it max more on the, it has like a higher number on the max value. So this is the max value. So to save up like the 0.4 milliseconds, I bought the transparent one. As you can see, these guys here are better in case of latency. They are like what I've understood older models, but they have lower click cycles. So this is like 4 times more durable theoretically. So that's why I went with it. Oh, it's blocked. All right. I was talking about these two guys, three guys here, older models, better latency, less life cycles, click cycles. All right, so that's it. My thing should be hot enough now. So I'm gonna just try to make it better, the solder better. Let me switch the camera real quick. Right. Yep. Oh, but this is, I need to be like careful here. This thing is very hot and it's not stable. Which one I want to this one. All right. Gotcha. This is so weird. Is it like supposed? So this is so weird because right here, this blob here is making contact with like another end. I'm not sure if it's supposed to do that. Yeah. Anyway, here goes nothing. Yeah, I need to zoom out a bit. All the way. Okay, that's good. Hmm, it's fighting me. Wants to go up. Okay. I think I'm doing this wrong. Yeah, I will just like take this new thing, put it in here, and heat it up. Yeah, that's it. All right, so now I see like it's making contact with the with the circuit. Let's test this thing. So I will plug it into the computer, to the PC, and see if it's working now. Oh, wait a minute. Even if it's not working, I can like put a metal thing and see if try to make the contacts better. Okay, it's not working. The second button does, but what I can do is try to I need a metal. Let's test this with a screwdriver. Oh, it's moving. My mouse is moving. I'm near the center. And now it's not doing anything. So either the switch is dead or the contacts are not good enough. Yeah, okay. So okay, let's just remove the switch and replace it. You can just remove this thing, the cable. All right. Okay. Cable removed. I'm just gonna remove the switch. Yeah, and oh wait. So remember that connection I was talking about, like the one blob is touching another thing? I think I broke it off. Maybe that was causing the issue. Is this? No, it's not. Oh, I need water to tune the head. There is like something called solder sucker. and I don't have it. And it is supposed to help with cleaning up the solder from like exactly in this situation, because I need to pull this thing out, and to do that the connection needs to be like clear and clean. Yeah, maybe use gravity. Not helping much. Oh, I remember how I did it back then. Yeah. So you need to wait. Yeah, you need to pull to try to pull this one while you are heating the solder, because it goes from like it goes like liquid, and this thing should like pop out when it does. I need 3 hands. All right. Where were we? Yes, so 3 hands. Okay. One enough, I guess. Eh, I'm almost there. This is so bad. Okay, so now I'm just gonna use the fingers to pull, and I will heat it up from this side. So I'm pulling against the PCB. Oh, it's hot. Stuck. Maybe pull one side and then do the other one. I think that's better, yeah. It's so hard. Uh, Let me try to figure this out. Oh yeah, this is easier. So I'll do it like this. Yeah. Okay, I think one is clean. The other also. Okay, last one. Oh, I need the. Okay. All right, there you go. We remove the switch. Oh, you know what? I think I can test it. Oh shit. See see why it's not working. So this is the PCB, and there used to be like a metal ring ensuring the connection between like this thing and the PCB on itself. But I think with all the scratching and pulling, I lost it. I just found one by chance, and it's whoop. So it fell out of my finger right now. It was on my hand. So it's like a thin layer and circle layer. And it used to be here. I'm sure there was no circle metal here. Um, but maybe we can fix that. Is it like the third one is like ground or something? I think the third one does nothing. Because it doesn't have like a contact point. So you see this one here does contact with like a dot here, and this circle, this one contacts this one. Let me bring the multimeter and we will see if the switch two first ports. Be right back. All right. So this one goes like this. All right. So what the third one is if if only the two first plug things, pins. Yeah, pins. Thank God. The two first pins are like necessary for the function of the click. I think we can save that. Okay, let's do a turn this off first, and we can do like a continuity test. This should beep if it gets a single signal. So right now it doesn't beep. We push. Oh, this is the third. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So the first two pins, they do the thing. I'm not sure what the third one does. I guess it's nothing. It does nothing. It's like only for the mounting point for like stability and stuff. But we can look like at the chart. Where is it? I think they have like a diagram. I hope it does nothing, because if it does, I just broke my mouse. Okay, this shows nothing. For a switch, you really need. I don't think you need like 3 pins. It's a switch, so uh, uh, all right. Oh, we can simulate a click. If my theory is correct, and this like 2 pins, 2 things here. Well, let me get back to the. Yeah. So if this is a contact point for this pin, and this is also a contact point for this pin. If we short this, we should simulate a click. So let's do that. All right, mouse is in. We want to click there, so we just short this. No, maybe it's too big. Uh, hmm. Yeah, so basically, these two guys, this here. No, no click on the monitor. Oh, let's see what happens with the secondary mouse. Maybe that should give us. Oh, it doesn't work either. Interesting. Oh, it did work. All right. So let me show you what I'm doing. So yeah, I'm trying to see if the click works when I short stuff. So I did short this here, and it did bring up the menu, the left click. But for the right click, I thought these guys are responsible. So this one and this one, therefore these two Oh, wait, what happened? Oh, that doesn't tell us if I clicked or not. Okay, I will test there. Alright. Nope, nope. Hmm. I don't get this. This one is cleaned off. This one also, there's nothing there. But this should be the contact point. Let me bring a wire. I will try to, or make this thing bigger. Wait a second. So this is the first one. If this is the second, shit, I'm lost. Oh, yeah, I can see metal there. So uh, let's make a bigger blob on the on this point here. Hey, see. Okay. So we will make a bigger one here. No, didn't want to stick. Okay, sitting right on it. Okay. So if that's sitting there, and I think now we can test it. No, no clicks at all. Is it plugged in? Yeah, it is. Ah, okay. Yeah, I'm not sure how to fix it. I think the mouse is dead. Unless it has something to do with the backside, because there is a PCB printed on the backside. So, but I'm not sure how was that making any contact. Okay, let's test something. So this is the new switch, yeah. Alright, so this is a new switch. When I push it into place, alright, and just make this simulated click. It doesn't click. Even if I touch like bridge this one here. Hmm. Yeah. All right. So we will move. I think I broke it last time. I tried to fix it, and the rings are gone. So to avoid that, I'm just gonna look for the the solder sucker, because I think I saw it somewhere. I wasn't like sure how to use it or what is it for. So I'm gonna look for that real quick, and then we are going to open up the second mouse, this one, and try to like safely remove this part without like popping out like the PCB connection and messing it up. So yeah, I'm gonna be right back. All right, I'm back. I found the thing. I had no idea what this is for. It just came with it, and I didn't think much of it. But I think when you like press down and like you heat the thing and then uh, suck it, right? Um, yeah, so we are going to use this to not pull the switch down because I think pulling it down is what caused the rings to break. I'm saying rings, but what I really mean is, oh, I can show you. All right, so you see like these dots here, they have like a coated thing. Oh yeah, it's clear. So they have like a coated metal on them, like a thin film. You can see the bronze color. But when you look at what I left, so this is the where the switch was on the other side, of course. There's like nothing. It's like wood, wooden, like the PCB material. It's plastic or something right there. So eventually, I think, yeah, I know, I'm sure of it. Like this ring thing, like this contact here, they popped out with when I tried to remove the switch. So if you are like going to repair your own switch mouse, you need to make sure you don't damage like this connection. All right, let's move on. So the issue is my mouse is plugged in. Uh, I'm not sure if I have a replacement if it goes off. Um, just pulling it out, table management is tight. Okay, so, oops, I touched my monitor. Yeah, it's back. Is it going? Oh, so this is the wrong one. Let me see. Yeah, okay, I found it. No, this is also wrong. What is happening? Okay, so I will just randomly pull out fables. Oh, that was the wrong one. Is this my way? Yeah. All right. Got it. All right. I think we are gonna need. Never mind. My fingers are just good enough, I guess. I don't know. There. Let's bring the cutter. Oh wait, I don't need to remove them, right? It's under here. Yeah. Is it just one? I don't think so. Yeah, it's not. There is more. It's under the sticker. Okay, one is out. Two. Come on. Yeah. All right. Do we have any screws on the back? Yes. No, we don't. All right. So this should be loose. All right. Ooh, interesting. What? Look here. So they are using the Omron switches on these two buttons, but the Kyle switch on this button for the DPI. So the DPI switch is a Kyle switch, but the other ones are from a different brand. And I think that's for like the click cycles on the Kyle switch. So this is like a black version, the black dot. It's not that great, and you don't click on your DPI button that often, I guess. But it's interesting. So we are going to remove the whole thing to gain access to the back. I think by removing these two screws first. Okay. Oh, this is also a Kyle switch on the side. Interesting. Okay, let's unplug this. Mode. Okay. There's a hair in my mouse. Another hair. Surprisingly, this is not my wife's hair. That's my hair. All right, I think that's it. We can pop it out. A hoop. Oh no, there is another screw. The mount. It is out and it's messy. Yeah, I have like dust on the. I'm gonna clean that up later if I don't break the mouse. So I just popped out a um, scrolling wheel. I will clean it later. All right. Let's see. So yeah, we need to remove this switch here. I hope. Yeah, this is the right, right, left switch. Yeah, this one here. Is it safe to? Yeah, to like just leave it on the back. All right, I'm gonna go through this. So you heat this thing and then push this down and suck it. Easy. But wait, it does. Oh, you need to do it quick because if you heat it up and then it goes like solid again. Hmm. Okay, I will try with not so important switch. We learned that it's the one on the back. Let's zoom in a bit. All right. This is already pushed in. And then let me find the right angle for it. Yeah, this is good enough. No? Oh, dude, this does nothing. How am I supposed to suck it before it goes uh, hard again? Let's try again. Oh, just put myself at something. Not sure. I'm going for the old method. So I'm gonna just pull with my fingers. Oh, I just burned my mouse pad. Pull with the fingers and heat it up. This is too thick. This is better. Yeah. I'm doing finger gymnastic over here. No, no. Okay, okay. Let's focus. Oh, wait. Oh, fuck it. Oh, shit. Oh, it's not pushed down. It's too late. Either way. Yeah, so that was better. So I can't press against this thing because it pivots. So I think I need like something to hold it down while I'm working on it. Ooh, this was clean, boy. I sucked it off. Yeah, so yeah, I think I can do the second one. So you heat it and then quickly put this thing down and click on the button. The key is to heat it and keep it warm until you push down with this sucker. Yeah, boy. Oh man, this is so easy. Like when you know how to do it. It makes a difference. Yeah, push it down. No, that didn't work. No, I know why, because yeah, if it's not like sitting flat on the PCB, it will not work because it will suck air from the outside. So just make sure it is sitting flat on the PCB. But yeah, it's hard because for me the bottom part, the PCB on itself is not. It's like moving. I need something to fix it, to hold it still. But I will try and see uh, if it's free. This is too thick. Oh, it's so warm. So it's not completely free. Uh, yeah, it's not free, but it's warm, very hot. It will go again. I don't care if the switch like breaks because I'm replacing it. But if you are removing something that you care about, I think you need to make sure it doesn't, uh, you don't overheat it. Yeah, I'm gonna try to. I sucked enough. I think I'm gonna try to pull it. There is not like a lot of solder on it. I will try to just like pull it, of course, with heating it up a bit. I need to. Uh, yeah, it's off. Good. Look how it's so much cleaner. Oh, I'm out of frame. For comparison, this is what I removed from the other mouse. It's all bendy and you can see where is the lens dead? Yeah. So this is the. Oh, it's so much better now. Yeah. All right. So this is the new one from this mouse. We used better technique. We used the sucker. and this is the old one. All right, and here you can see all the 3 rings are intact. You can see them right there. Yeah. Okay. So the new switch, yeah, the Kai switch goes into place. Wait, what? So even on this side, you see like the metal rings, but not on the other mouse. You don't. So this is the old mouse, and this is the side of the switch. There is nothing there. So weird. I'm not giving up on it right now. So yeah, I will go back to this six the G600 mouse and try to fix it. But no, for now, let's continue with this one. So the new switch goes into place right there. No issues. Oh, it doesn't want to. So it doesn't want to go in. So I need to just. I can feel it. It's this hole right here. It's not clear enough. So I will just clear it with a bit of heat and push the thing in. Oh wait, I shouldn't do that because if it's not clear and I push the thing in, oh, it's too late. I can't pull it out. Oh shit. I'm afraid if I like push it in, it will push the thing with it. You know, like the rings. So I will just pull it out. Okay, okay. I will pull it out and try to yeah put a small like needle or something. I will use this cutter to make clear the hole because I don't want to lose the rings. I'm not sure if the camera picked it, but I put it here and rotated here, rotated it a bit. I think it's better now. Maybe not. I will test. No, it's not going through. Uh, what should we do? Maybe push it from this side. Yeah, yeah, that's smart, I think. You push it from this side to make like place for it, and then push it back from this side. I'm just worrying not to pop out the contact. Yeah, but it's clear now. The switch is in. Um, so here you want to make sure it's flat with the PCB because that will affect the height of the switch. Um, but yeah, it's sitting good right now. Uh, and now, yeah, you just need to apply the solder back on it. This is so bad, dude. I really need to have like not wrench, like a third arm. No, just kidding. Like a thing to hold stuff in place while working. So I will just use bad lever. This will fall. Tape it maybe. Tape it in place and then remove the tape. It's not moving a lot. Hmm. Hmm. What can we use? This box maybe too high. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, this is actually good. All right. So now we need to do this right. No big blobs. Clean work. And it already fell off. I'm so bad at this. Why doesn't it stick? So it doesn't stick to the thing, to the pin. It needs to stick to the pin. Do I need to preheat it? I will test with the third. Alright. Okay, let's see. So I made like a blob on the third pin. Where is it? Yeah, and if I... Oh, it fell off. Never mind. Oh, wait. Maybe I just need to make it here. Stick here. It doesn't. This is a huge ball. I need to get rid of it. Okay, go away. Come on, dude. Okay. The first one was good. The first one was good. Wait, maybe I need to push this one into the PCB and then heat the pin. To make it stick. Maybe not. I'm just speculating here. Okay, the second one is good. Alright. Yeah, the second one is good. Third one? Perfect. Actually, it's not perfect, but I'm gonna show you. Alright. See? It's not that bad. I wonder if I can like make it better. If I touched it with this thing, like push it down more or something. Oh, it wants to go up, not down. Yeah, I think it's enough. All right. So let's check. Yeah, I'm gonna check first if yeah, the switch is sitting perfectly flat with the PCB. You see? All right. And now I'm gonna just check if it's working. I hear nothing. Oh shit. No RGB, nothing. Oh wait, it's not plugged in. Alright, got it. Gonna plug in the mouse. Okay, there you go. RGB lights. What about the switch? Does it work? Let me switch the cam. Okay, I broke. Never mind. Um, okay. Yeah, this switch is working. Noise. Okay, so one mouse repaired. Actually, I'm not that sure if it's repaired or not because we need to test it. All right. Let me put this back together. Oh, this does need cleaning. It's not that bad. You can see. Not that bad that I will be like ashamed of it. It's totally fine. It's like just a bit of dust here. It's pretty clean, but now that's the mouse is like open. We can like uh I think I'm gonna need to wash this bit here. Be right back. Alright. So there was too much dust and stuff going on the bottom part of the mouse. I washed it. And now we are going to reassemble the mouse. Obviously, try to like not leave water in it, but I think it's not that bad. Alright, this is pretty clean now. Let me zoom out a bit. Zoom out. Alright. Yeah, we put this one back. Let's get the screws back on place. What did I remove? Yeah, yeah, this one here. No? Hmm. Sure, there was like a screw over there. Maybe not. Okay. Oh, this is the wrong one. All right. Ah, yeah, got it. So this one, long ones, are for holding this big PCB, the small PCB over there. Okay, okay, okay. Small screw. Oh, there is water there. I don't think it will like corrode or something. It's, I don't really care. Will they? Uh, I'm not sure. Hmm. Can they corrode? I'm really not sure if the screws corrode. Hmm. Should I like clean them before? Yeah, yeah. Okay, let's be safe. I will clean the water of the screws and put them again. They're like painted, and the water will evaporate, will disappear. I think. Yeah, I don't think they will. Yeah, they. I don't think they will corrode. Like for corrosion, you need to constantly uh, for the metal to corrode. I think it needs to be constantly on in contact with air and water. Yeah. All right. I think that's it. We are missing one screw though. I'm sure of it. Yeah, here he is. It's the small screw to the front of the PCB. Alright, we are putting the cable back in. So first I'm gonna make the contact here. Let's plug it in. Alright, just push it with the screwdriver. That one. Where is the flat one? Yeah, that's good enough. And then put it in place. I can't see shit. Uh, okay, yeah, okay. So it goes like this and pretty close to the mouse button. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. Has like a little routing spot, but it's not that. Oh, yeah, yeah, okay. You put the cable behind this thing here. There's like a plastic thing. There you go. This one. Yeah, I think you need to put it before putting the PCB, maybe. All right, so I pushed the cable in place. Where is the upper part of the... Oh, the scrolling wheel. Almost forget that. Does it need to be washed? So the issue was washing, like, you will lose the... I think it has like an adhesive on it. Yeah, it definitely has an adhesive on it. So I don't want to lose that. I have my own, like I have an adhesive, but yeah, I don't think I need to wash it. I'll be right back. Its scrolling wheel is clean. So I've spoke with Logitech chat. Oh shit, I can't put it back. I can't put it back. It needs to be. I need the PCB to be off. Oh shit. All right. So yeah, I spoke with chat, Logitech chat, and they told me if it is like a double clicking issue, it's probably a faulty switch, like a hardware failure. So if you are having a double click issue, it's not. I don't think the issue will like be fixed with an update, firmware update or something. Because I tried to do that. It sucks not to be able to reinstall the drivers, like the firmware drivers on the device. You can only upgrade them. And this mouse was stuck. They don't have any new firmware updates for it. So I obviously couldn't do that. But they told me it's probably a hardware issue. It's not like a software issue. Um, Wait a second. Okay, I got it. Offset and then push in. Like offset in an angle and then push it in. All right. The thing is in place. I will put the cable first and then the PCB. Wait a second. Yeah, come on. Dude, you know what? This is blinding me so bad. Uh, I just shorted the mouse. So I shorted like with the screwdrivers. Yeah, so I would put the cable. This was my plan, but I couldn't do it with the light on my. I wonder if I can push it in place, the connection. Oh yeah, I have room. I have room. All right. Uh, Reassembly. Okay. I will do the cable the last thing because the lights are too bright. Too much power. Alrighty. Oh, it's not that. Okay, yeah, that's fine, that's fine. It can wiggle a bit. That's normal. So I'm a bit surprised that the first mouse, it went so wrong. So obviously I didn't do the damage today. It was done and sealed like 5 years ago. But working on the second mouse, I would not say it was easy. But it wasn't that bad. I didn't break anything. Mainly because I used this thing instead of pulling the switch out of from the back of the PCB. But for the first try with the first mouse to go so wrong, and this one for it to go almost perfectly, it's a bit strange. The contrast between like done wrong and done correctly. And I don't have like experience between them, between the repairing a mouse between the first time and the second time. That was the last time I tried to repair a mouse, and this is the. Oh, where is the the rest of the mouse? What? I can see it. Where is it? Weird. I can't find the rest of the mouse. Oh, it's here. Okay, cool. Uh, Wait a second. Why is it like weird? Okay. Okay, I will scroll this in. Oh, did I say I spoke with the chat? Yeah, I did. So yeah, the Logitech support team said if you have this issue, it's probably a hardware issue. So it's like then something is like physically wrong with the switch. You can't like, oh, I have an issue here. If it keeps popping out, then it's bad. I may need to like remove it completely. Let me check the mouse. Okay, so mouse is working. Let's see if we can like spot any double check. The easiest thing to spot for if you are like not sure, I can fire up like the Logitech program, go to the keybinds and select actions, system macros keys, action system. Yeah, it's system. So you move the primary click to G1, G2, like here, secondary click, yeah, a primary click, bravo. What? I need to drag it. That's weird. I need to drag it. Yeah, and for this one, I'm gonna select like character, and then go to like this bar here, and type in clicking one time with the mouse and deleting. If you see like two times the character you selected, then obviously you have a double click issue. From what I can tell, the issue is fixed. Yeah, it jumps like one time. It adds each time only one hash. Yeah, that's enough. I think the issue is fixed on the mouse. Let me revert back the settings. So go to action. Oh, yeah, I forgot. I changed the primary action to the mouse too. What is it called? System. Yeah, all right. So move this one here. Oh, it's a double click to confirm. All right, and then select secondary action. Dude, what am I doing? It's a primary action. Yeah, and on the secondary action. Yeah. All right. Okay, this is done. All right. So back to the first mouse. So we are done fixing this one. Yeah. Works perfect. No double clicks more anymore. So for this one, for this guy here, we know that we broke like the contact, but can we restore it? That's the issue, the question. That's not the issue, that's the question. How can we restore it? At least simulate a click and then we can like hack something. Can you find online like the schematics? Can you actually find online the G600 schematics? I'm just looking for the mouse schematics for the PCB. That will tell us like where does the ring connection go. To be honest, I think the mouse is dead. It's a bit sad. I don't. So I bought a new mouse after this mouse because I messed it up, but I lost the new mouse. Cat cat ate it or something like that. Lost it to a cat. No, I can't find any schematics on the mouse. So bro, PCB PCB pin ring. Oh shit. Other people had this issue with breaking the PCB thing, and I think how to repair damaged missing PCB pads. All right, so I'm not the first. This is a common issue. Maybe not so common, but let's learn something.
To my latest video where I'm basically going to show you
Yeah,
four ways
show us,
you
show
can
us,
fix your
buddy.
missing through-hole sort of pads. Basically, what I've got basically got two pads that are missing there. They're just literally connected to the pin, but they've got no traces coming out of them. That one's got a bit of a trace missing, and that one's also got a trace missing. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to do a wire wrap sort of method around that one there, which is quite a common sort of fix that most of you might know. This one I'm going to transfer the pad from another board. And
Guys, so the pin is actually there for you to for the other side. Okay, maybe I jumped to conclusions there, but let me show you something. All right. Check this out. So this is the back side. Uh, Ignore this blob here. So there were like rings, one here and one here and one here, but I think the ring is there for the pin, the actual pin of the switch to make contact from like this side to this side, and then you have like this one here, because if you can see like this connection here, this hole right here, the second one, it goes somewhere. Ah, yeah, that's perfect. So the second hole right here, this one, it goes somewhere. So maybe the thing is to like to make it from this side to this side. But let's actually see the video. Oh, did I jump to 7 minutes?
You 4 ways you can fix your missing through hole sort of pads. Basically, what I've got basically got 2 pads that are missing there. They're just literally connected to the pin, but they've got no traces coming out of them. That one's got a bit of a trace missing, and that one's also got a trace missing. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to do a wire wrap sort of method around that one there, which is quite a common sort of fix that most of you might know. This one I'm going to transpose a pad from another board, and that'd be basically an invisible fix. That one I'm also going to transpose the pad and sort of a track coming out of it, so I'll show you how I do all that. And this one I'm going to do another sort of wire wrap method with sort of the lead coming out the wrap and connecting it to the trace sort of at that point there. So I basically give you every option you're going to need on your boards really. Luckily with this board I've got all the barrels still there, so the solder's going to run down the barrels. That's the main thing. When you get a pad missing, if you've got the barrels still there, you know, it's going to be sort of pretty easy to fix it.
There is a barrel. So the thing is confirmed. It does run the connection from this side, the back side, to the front side. So the mouse can be repaired, guys. We actually need what do we need? Oh yeah, you can see the connection. Yeah, it does contact so this is no issue. The first pin, oh, it's so small. Let's see. All right. So the first pin is no problem because it actually connects to the small dot right next to it, so I can manage that. But the second one is a problem because it needs a barrel, and the barrel um, move like connects this side to the other side. So I don't think I have a barrel. Yeah, I don't have a barrel. So let's, yeah. Oh, it just made something. All right. Let's watch the video.
And sort of a track coming out of it, so I'll show you how I do all that. And this one I'm going to do another sort of wire wrap method with sort of the lead coming out the wrap and connecting it to the trace sort of at that point there. So I basically give you every option you're going to need on your boards really. Luckily with this board I've got all the barrels still there, so the solder's going to run down the barrels. That's the main thing. When you get a pad missing, if you've got the barrels still there, you know, it's going to be sort of pretty easy to fix it. So what I do, get straight on with method number 1. So I'm going to put basically a wire sort of wrap method around that pin there. So let's get straight on with method number 1.
Oh
right,
shit!
So let's get straight on with fixing the first missing pad. What I'm going to do with this one, I'm going to put a wire wrap round it, which is basically I've got an old resistor lead that I didn't need, and I've literally cut that off and I've wrapped wire wrap.
What?
Right, so let's get straight on number 1. So I'm going to put basically a wire sort of wrap method around that pin there. So let's get straight on with method number 1. Right, so let's get straight on with fixing the first missing pad. What I'm going to do with this one, I'm going to put a wire wrap round it, which is basically I've got an old resistor lead that I didn't need, and I've literally cut that off and I've wrapped it around this sort of spare pin I had laying around. But you could just wrap it around the end of your tweezers or whatever you can find of sort of the size you need. And I've ended up with a nice circle, so I've got a nice butted sort of joint, and it's formed a good size. And that is the size that I need because I've sort of already pre-measured it. So what I'll do, I'll put it on the sort of first missing pad and we'll get straight on with that option. Right, so as you can see, I've now placed the pad that I made out that resistor lead onto the first missing pad in the corner. So what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to grab the outside of my tweezers, just keep it into place. Just add a little bit of flux before you sort of do the first bit of soldering. This is just aid it, which you will need. And then basically the first, sort of preloading my iron with the first bit of solder. This probably, some of that's probably going to run down the barrel, which is a good thing, so it's going to give you a more sturdy joint. So what you then do, just sort of add a little bit more to your iron and just go again on the top, and you're going to end up with a nice joint that sort of matches all the rest of the other joints. So as you can see, you've got a nice, really nice fillet around the top. The important thing is not touching the resist around the outside. So that's a good option. So some of it went down the barrel, so that's like I said, that's a good thing. So yeah, that's option number 1. Right, so this is where we come to sort of method number 2. This is where I'm just going to basically lift this sort of pad off this board. This is an old PCB I've got laying around, and that pad's pretty much the size I'm going to need for the other board. So what I'm going to do quickly, I'll show you how to lift this off, and then we'll sort of turn it over, clean it up, and I'll show you how to sort of put it onto the other board. The first thing to do is get your scalpel. This actually looks more difficult than it really is, but generally just lift away a tiny bit of the board around it, get you started. Say this is an old board, so it doesn't really matter what I do to it. You just got to sort of get underneath the pad and just gently. The hardest part about these ones compared to the sort of surface mount pads I showed you, you've got to actually cut through the barrel. But you can just gently lift it away. So it doesn't really matter what I do to this board because it's an old board. And what you do after, you're going to turn it over, you're going to cut the old sort of fibres and then the old glue away, and then flatten the pad between a pair of pliers, and say that'll give you a sort of a good basis for transposing it onto the other board. So that's pretty much through now. So it takes a little bit of practice this, but once you sort of get the hang of it, it's not too bad. So that's pretty much cut that through now. Just got to lift that final last piece off. Right, so basically there you go. That's lifted it off, all in one piece. So what you do now, all you got to do is scratch all them fibres off and flatten it between a pair of pliers. And just for the sake of the video, I've actually sort of done one from sort of a little bit earlier. So as you can see there, that's what I'm looking for now. I've got that pad, I've cleaned all the fibres, I've flattened it between some pliers, and so I can turn that, the one I've lifted off there, all in one piece. I can turn that into that pretty quickly, and then say we transpose it onto the other board. Right, so we now come to sort of fixing the second pad out of the 4 that I'm going to do. It's this one in the corner. So as you can see, I've sort of transposed the pad across from the other board to this one. So what I've done, I've rested it on the top just so you can see it clearly. So what I'll do now, just push that down onto the pin. And again, the important part about this is you want a gap around the outside, basically, so there is, so it don't short out on the plane going round. So you make sure you've got a gap between the pad and the resist around the outside. So that's basically in place now. So what I can do now is get a little bit of flux. So flux is pretty important when you're doing this because it's really going to aid the soldering. Just put a little bit around the joint. So I've already preloaded my iron with a little bit of solder. So basically what you do, just hold the outside edges with your tweezers and just add the first sort of bit of solder. And that will basically keep that pad in place. So you've got a gap around the outside of the resist to the new pad. So I'm just going to add a little bit more solder to this, just so it matches the other joints. So just put a tiny bit more flux. And this is pretty much an invisible fix. So if you need to do a really good sort of fix that isn't seen, this is a way to do it. So just basically, and there you go. What I'll do, I'll give that a quick scrub so you can see it clearly. I'll put a few photos up afterwards. So you see the first 2 options, then I'll go on to the other 2. Just get rid of some of this sort of flux for you so you can see that clearly. So there you go, that's basically, that joint is going to match all them other joints around, so that and the pad sort of flat to the board. So that's a good stable fix. So that's number 2. Had a bit of trace missing as well, so we'll move on. Right, so now we move on. Had a bit of trace missing as well, so one down here. So what I've done, I've lifted this off another board, this piece of pad and trace. So all you do exactly the same as how I got that one off, but you just extend it beyond the trace and break it to the point where you need it. I just normally score across it and then it breaks at that point. And you can match it up exactly to what you need. So basically all I do then is push that into position. I've scraped back a little bit of the new part and the existing trace, so you can put a little bridge across there, and then you can do this joint exactly the same as I did that one. So the first thing I do, again, I get a little bit of flux, just go across that. What we do, we start with the little joint at the traces. I've already preloaded my iron with a little bit of solder. So what I do first, just bridge that across. So you've got a nice little join across there, and that'll hold that in position for when you do the main pad. So what I do now, again, I put a little bit of flux around the main pad. And what you're looking for here is a similar fillet to what you got there. So this again is an invisible fix in a way, apart from the little join across the trace. So what I do, preload my iron, just hold that down with your tweezers, and you've got to do this quick. Again, I put a little bit more around it, just to get that bit round the back. And you say you're looking for exactly what you got on the other ones. This might take 2 or 3 goes because some of it's running down the barrel, which is a good thing. So like I said earlier, the barrels are still there, which is the main thing. So what I do, it's almost all the way around now. So there you go, you've got a nice fillet around the joint, you've got a bridge across there. So what I do, I'll clean all this up, I'll take a couple of photos, and we move on to sort of method number 4. Sort of pad number 4 that's had some damage. So basically what I've got here, this is one where I had the pad missing and the sort of trace missing, but this is quite a thin trace, so I've had to use a slightly thinner wire. So what I'm going to do is push it into position. I've already, just for the video's sake again, I've tinned the trace and basically already shaped the wire. I've got a sort of join there so it butts up nicely to it. So I'm going to do, yet again, add me flux. Like I say, you must use flux for this. Quite a difficult one. This is going to take 2 or 3 goes because the wire is quite away from the pin, so I can see quite a lot of solder going down in there. So basically, just put the first one on. I'm just going to add a tiny bit more to that, just to match the other joints. And then what I'll do then, I'll just join the other end, and we should have a nice. So that should do it for there. Just what I'll do now, just tweak that across, just to line up with the trace. What I could do then, if I just put a tiny joint on there, that should sort of finish that all off. You've got to do this quick so the first end don't melt. So there you go, you've got a nice join down this end. Basically, yeah, you've got a nice join there. You've got a nice sort of matching pad to all the others. And so that's sort of method number 4. And as you can see, the first 3 sort of options look really good. And obviously that's number 4. So I appreciate, like, there's difficulty sort of levels in these that are sort of from easier to hard. So yeah, hopefully there's something for everyone here. So what I'll do, I'll clean this up, take a few pictures, and I'll put them up after. And yeah, thanks again for looking, and much appreciated. And what I'll do, I'll put a few more videos up in the near future. So thanks again.